Welcome to Digital Mantra. In this video, we are going to be learning about how to use ruler while making different type of structures inside Tinkercad. So first of all, let me tell you what is the use of ruler, and then we will move forward in implementing the principles. So first of all, a ruler is what we can say a scale, and here what we can do is we can place other structures like box, cylinder, circle, and other type of structures with reference to the origin provided by the ruler. Suppose we know that in coordinate system we have x-axis and y-axis. Same like that here we have a ruler. When we place this ruler on this work plane, we can adjust positions of different structures or shapes with respect to it. So let's go to the work plane. First of all, drag a ruler, and then you can see when you hover your mouse cursor on this position, it gains the color red. So now what red means is you can drag it and place it anywhere on the work plane, but when you leave it, it will turn into a black color. It means it is positioned. So now let's position it at this location. Okay, so this is awesome. Now we will drag a box. By dragging the box inside the work plane, you can see there are certain modifications, changes on the overall interface at this work plane. You can see thus ruler is taking the reference as the left endpoint of the box. So here it is providing the dimension as 44 and 51. So when we drag it like this, you can see there are changes in the ruler values. So you can drag it like this also, and the other application of these values provided here 55 and 33 are you can change the values. It means if you want to give it only 40, you can change the value to 40, it will change the position. Same as like that, you can make the value 30 for here. So at the end we have this type of structure. Same if you want to drag a cylinder, the same thing will happen, but for this first of all you need to select the shape, and then you can modify all this type of things. Okay, so I want to give you much more clarification on this. So what we'll do is I will show some applications of this. So select the box, give the height, make the height as 5 mm. Okay, and the overall dimensions as 30 30, make it 30 and 30, make it 30 30. Okay, so we have this type of structure here. Now what I want to make here is I will drag cylinder and I want to place the cylinder at almost equal distances here. For this, let me change the value, make it 40, so it will be better to understand. It will make it simple. So now what we do is drag a cylinder. Let's take the cylinder and then give the dimension. You can give anything, you can give dimension anything, like I will give here 4 4. We'll make the dimension as 4 4, or we can say let's make it 6, otherwise it will be very much small. Okay, so and give the height as, make the height 10 mm. So now suppose you want to place this hollow cylinder inside this box, what you will do? So first of all, what we'll do is we will give this point as the origin. We will coincide these 2 points. So now here what we do is we make this both values 0, enter, and the other value which is showing on the x-axis, make it 0. Then you will see the points are coinciding, the origin point of scale or a ruler and this corner point of the rectangle is coinciding. Then what we do is then we position this cylinder at this all the 4 positions. So first of all what we do is we will drag it, or also you can change the dimension. So we have overall length of the dimension of the square is 40 40. So what we'll do is I will place it. So what I want to do here is if I will give the value here, like I want to place it at the 10 value distance 10, then it will not make a full of the structure. So let me show you by this. so it is 10. But with the help of this, I won't be able to position 4 types of hollow cylinders at all the 4 locations, which is like a center. It should be in the same line here, here, and also in the horizontal. So for this, we have another applications with ruler. You can drag your mouse here. Here you will see, here they are using use midpoint option. When you will click on this, you will see the value changing to endpoint. So now the dimensions for the positions are, you can see it is 13. It is taking the dimension from this position, from the midpoint. So here it is the endpoint we are using here. So for this, what we do is we will place here 10 and same here 10. So now here we have the box at this equal position, and same selected, click on duplicate, drag it on the other side, make it 30. So you can also assign the value, it is automatically 30, so we will not change the thing, and then select both of them and just click on Shift D. Okay, wait a minute, just select both of them, or let me show you separately. So you can give the value, first of all duplicate, don't forget to duplicate it, and then give the value 30. So this type of figure will be formed, and same for this, give the value, first of all duplicate it, and then give the value 30. So now here you can see, when you will glide your mouse over here, you will find they are all positioned at the 4 corners, or we can say at like the midpoints. Just like what we want here is, it should be 10 mm from here, the distance should be 10 mm from here, 10 mm from here, 10 mm from here, and 10 mm from here, and same for other 2 hollow spheres. So this type of structures forms easily with the help of a ruler. When you will go separately without using a ruler, you will find it more difficult to make this type of composition here. Now just select all of them and just click on group. So now here we have this type of thing here. So now you can glide it over, then you will find the values modifications we can see in the ruler section, like 60 and 47. You can drag it all other places also. Here it is using the endpoint, which is the black point. So with the help of this, you can make different type of structures easily, and it will be handy in operating complex structures. When you will make different bigger structures, it is this what I'm showing you, it is very simple structure, but in the long run there are many more structures which will be hard if you will not use ruler with it. So get handy with this, and it will be very easy in the future to make complex structures. So if anybody have any doubt, you can ask in the comments, and please, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Let's meet in the next session. Thank you.